Hi everybody, this is Sheila Aliens, and today is May 24th, 2012. I've always wanted to show you guys this. It's the Formulab. RetroPsychokinesis experiments online. And I've literally been visiting this website for going on 16 years now, and I'm 26 years old right now. So it's been around for a while, and I've always loved it. So RetroPsychokinesis, what the hell is that? Well, they have the whole description right here. To the best of my ability to explain it to you, it is the ability of certain subjects to alter random data that's generated prior to the time that the data is presented to the subject in the experiment. So this random data is ones and zeros created by a random number generator. It just randomly does ones and zeros. So they generate this set of numbers and put it away to be used later, which we're going to use right now when we run the experiment. The thing is, those numbers have already been generated. Our goal is to change the outcome of those numbers to be either majority of ones in a row or majority of zeros. And depending on which one you choose, the experiment will visually do something different. My favorite one is the pendulum. And if you are visualizing ones, like you want this thing to be generating ones, then you are visualizing to make that pendulum swing farther and farther and faster. If you're envisioning zeros, you are making it come to a complete stop. You're slowing it down. The thing is, this thing works. What does that mean? That means we are changing something that has already been decided, something that's already happened. We're changing the past. We are influencing these random numbers that have already been generated and chosen, but never seen by anybody. We're affecting retroactively the outcome. Isn't that amazing? I think it's truly amazing. If you do not see a swinging pendulum to the left, then you suck. When you run the experiment, there's a couple different ways you can do it. This one right here is just random. This little test one right here, if you want to make it stop right now, you'll notice how it fluctuates with your own brainwaves. And if you just forget about it and blah blah blah, you might notice that it comes to a complete stop eventually, or it swings wildly out of control. But you will notice this thing moving to your thoughts. So the first way you can run this experiment is demo. This simulates an experiment using pseudo-random data generated on your own computer rather than using data from Formulab. This mode allows demonstrating the experiment without consuming genuine random data, which are generated rather slowly. It allows you to see what the experiment will look like without actually running it. Practice runs an experiment using random data, but only displays the score on your own machine. A record of the run is made in the RPKP Project Experiment Database for quality control purposes. And the third type is record. Performs an on-the-record experiment in which your results will be recorded permanently in the RPKP Project Experiment Database. The mode settings you chose for the experiment are recorded along with your score to permit analysis of any influence they may have had on the results. But when you run this, your goal can be to either make this thing swing wide, which means it's gonna favor a narrow swing naturally. You'll know that you're affecting it when you can achieve a wider swing. Or you can do the reverse, where it starts off swinging and your goal is to bring it to a narrow swing and even to a stop. And this is not the only test that they have, but it's my favorite one. They also have the bell curve and the clock face. The bell curve is this thing right here, and your goal is to either make this moving vertical line go to the left or to the right, to the green or to the red. Clock face. This one, it is your goal to either make the hands on the clock move forward in time or backwards. It's up to you, depending on what you specify. And don't get frustrated with these experiments if you can't do it the first time or it keeps getting out of control. You just need to like quiet your mind and practice. It takes practice. But I guarantee you this is for real. You are using psychokinesis, telekinesis, RetroPsychokinesis, whatever you want to call it. You're moving this thing with your mind. And that is amazing. It's even more amazing that you're changing the past in some kind of quantum way. I think it's very beautiful. And you might want to try it, like, I don't know, if you're drunk, you can try it when you're drunk. You can, if you smoke, you can try it when you're stoned. You can try it when you're sleepy. Try it when you just get up. You can try it in all different kinds, when you're mad, when you're happy, just whenever. Run experiments on it. Try it with friends. I just always found it to be so fun. I was doing this since I was a kid. I love it. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And let's just run an experiment for the hell of it. And it's kind of fun, whatever helps you, you can like kind of swing at it with your arm in midair. And it's funny because it kind of works. And you'll kind of get a feel for when you're in the right space mentally. You'll know when to trust that you're going the right flow, and you'll know when your brainwaves are being true to you. When you get a certain feeling, it'll do what you want it to do. You just kind of get to know your own senses and abilities.
Fatality.
Meow.